I wanted to look at a meme. Memes sometimes convey a lot more succinctly than even an article of a few paragraphs can. And y'all know I love prose. But the thing is, memes really are helpful sometimes. I saw this the other day. Elon Musk reposted it. It's a picture of, I don't know. How would you date this? I mean, it's a point where men were still riding horses home. It looks like America to me, probably because of the hat. I don't know. Yeah, British never wore hats like that, did they? He's got a doll behind his back. His daughter is rushing out of the house to greet him. And it says, "Your ancestors weren't villains. Don't apologize for them to people who hate you." And something about that hit a deep chord in me. And I have two answers for that, and I wanted to lift them up to you guys and see what the response is. But the first response from a biblical perspective is our ancestors absolutely are villains, every bit as much as we are. That no one has ever been born good since our father in paradise, Adam, rebelled against God, and sin was introduced into the human race. Every single human ever born everywhere is depraved and inclined towards evil, and that continually. This is something affirmed by every serious branch of the Christian tradition. So I think we Christians have to have a uniform witness that absolutely all humans are bad, and that's why all humans need Jesus. And if we can't say that, I think we're in trouble. That's one of the things that's not great about this present era in the life of the church. Is this is one of these things that we can't say out loud or consistently because we're afraid of chasing away or offending people. People know deep down that they're evil and that people before us were evil. This is the only thing that explains history. But even so, to imagine that any one people group is uniquely evil is what I see corrected in this meme. So we are living in the age of anti-racism. This is something that I've been yelling about and trying to warn the Global Methodist Church about. Ibram X. Kendi and others have said that our society has continued latent racism, which is constantly at work against people based on inalienable characteristics. And the only way to ameliorate past discrimination is by using present discrimination. So taking into account what people group different individuals belong to and elevating them or pushing them down based on inalienable characteristics. That's repugnant to the gospel. The gospel is that all humans are equally made in God's image. That's the good thing. And all humans are equally fallen. So slavery is not the province of white people only. Every single race, every single people across the vast majority of history promised racism. Every single race, including today, has inclinations towards xenophobia, being afraid of those who are different from us because we don't communicate as easily with them. We don't take as many things for granted with them. We don't share the same cultural presuppositions as them. These are natural things that are indeed a sign of our fallenness. But to imagine that any one people group, any one set of ancestors is uniquely problematic or uniquely virtuous, and that's the myth being sold in America that if we knew our history, we would know is ridiculous. That's what this is rebuking. And I found myself really appreciative for this because I think we do, right now, the cultural moment we're in is one where more people are speaking out and we're exercising freedom of speech with more hope and confidence than we have for a long time. I remember 2019, 2020, 2021. I remember how fraught things were, how afraid everybody was. That fear clutched my heart. And I'm glad to be out of that. But we're still not willing to say some of the things that need to get said. And what this meme empowers me to say, and what I hope most everybody else can say, even people who hate me, is our ancestors and we today are born in sin and in need of salvation. No one people group is uniquely virtuous or sinful. We are all equally made in God's image. If we can't confess these things, then I wonder how Christian we really are. And that's to say, I don't think you're a Christian if you don't confess these things with me. I think belief in the Imago Dei and in the depravity of all men is essential for salvation. You can't rightly be in relationship with God if you don't see humanity this way.